Hi everyone, welcome to another new episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It ain't easy being breezies. Now, I know this is probably another one of those episodes where almost like some bronies either find it alright, they like it, or they don't like it. I'm one of the bronies where I found it alright. Now, I don't think it's a bad episode, although to me, it was a bit of a bore too. But I'll get into more on that now, so let's just quit yammering and get on to the episode. Some insects called the Breezies are coming to Ponyville to collect some pollen for their home, but they get into an accident on the way back, and they stay with Fluttershy so they could get their strength back. I'm starting to see a pattern here with these episodes. Whenever we see a good episode, we get one or two okay or weak episodes before the next good one comes out. And to me, in my opinion, this is one of them. This episode was alright, but it was mostly boring. I do like that Fluttershy was still kind, but does, be firm when others doesn't listen to her or treat her like shit. It was a nice way, she is learning her lesson from putting her hoof down. It was a nice way to explore that. And plus it was nice that, this was the first key episodes where the ponies' names were not in, the title of the episode. It was kind of a weak key to me, but it wasn't that bad, The moral in was also nice, but we'll talk about it once we get to it. So yeah, there are some good stuff with this episode, plus there were some jokes in here, that did make me laugh, like Rarity's, blaming Twilight because, the purple thing, she didn't give her opinion and everything. So overall, yeah, this episode has some good moments and some weak moments. Alright, now let's talk about, the Breezies. To me, they're alright, although they're not that interesting to look at. Though it is nice, that they could speak like one or two languages that they speak of. But to me, they're kind of bland characters. I do like, the leader tries to, get it back to their home, and you can understand his feelings too, which was really nice. And you do learn a little bit more about them, but you don't know that much about them, which makes them kind of boring characters to me. And like I said, Fluttershy was good in this, and her actions were understandable too. So, and I already gone off about that in my story. So, I think that's all the characters we have to talk about here. The rest of the main six were still in characters, so let's move on. I must say here, the animation is pretty cool. Once we get to the home of the Breezies, it looks pretty beautiful and really nice. Alright, and the Breezies were pretty cool to look at, but those Breezies, man, oh man, are those going to be in my nightmares. Let's move on. Lamora was a nice one, and a pretty strong one, too. And again, it is something that we can relate to. Fluttershy's kindness was believable, and you do side with her and everything. She does try, to reason with the ponies, and if they keep pushing her, then she'll start to get firm with them, like she did with the bees, which was pretty nice. So yeah, overall, this was a good moral in here as well. Like I said, this was another one of the weaker episodes of Season 4. It's not bad, but to me it was mostly bland and boring to watch. Although the Breezies were a nice touch, they're really not that interesting. Some of the other characters were alright. Like I said, Fluttershy did stand out, and there were some jokes that were good. The moral was pretty good as well, but the whole thing was just really bland, and I kind of see where it was going. But I'll be nice and give this episode a 5 out of 10. This is as nice as I'll go. So, hey, we have another episode coming up, and it'll be an Apple Bloom one, so who knows, maybe we'll be good. We'll just have to wait and see. So until next time, this is Sakura the Diesel, and I'll see you all later. Take care.